All right. Look at that. Have to have a little bit of fun. I had to get a little green on. Yep. We got, because, can't have all purple. Gotta have a little bit of lucky Irish streak, right? Okay. You guys, I am so excited. Today, I am going to put my nerd glasses on because that's what I do. I am going to be reviewing one of our top 10 episodes. And this one is so much fun. It's also a more recent episode, and because we are talking about social content and all things social content calendar, nerd face. Oh, I can't even get him straight. Oh, okay. There we go. Because we're talking content calendar, this is another one of those episodes that actually hit high. So it's number 83, and it's already one of our top performing episodes. So I am going to dive in here, and I'm going to share some of the things I think that made that work. I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes and then continue talking about our top 10 episode countdown towards episode 100. All right, so here we go. All right, here we are. Not the episode. Okay, look at that. Goodness. See, you'd think that I would be able to get all of the Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. You'd think that I would be able to actually get all of the social, like all of the tech part kind of nailed down here, but I'm still struggling a little bit. That's okay. We have a fun countdown, and I really want to share it with you guys. So here we go. And we're back. Okay, so make sure my microphone is over here. All right, so number 83, episode number 83 was how to make educational content for social media and creating that ever so dreaded content calendar, right? That is what we want to make sure that we are doing. So as I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, see if I can get, actually, hold on one second while I navigate all of the good things. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share this one. Here we go. Okay, so here is our episode on our blog, and you can go to thevirtualgen.com and go check out that blog episode. It is pretty awesome. You know what? Since we're doing a little reading here, and it is a Wednesday, I'm gonna grab my fake beer. Don't worry, this will be a real drink here pretty soon. Yes, with the Tech Twins. Awesome. All right, so this is our blog post here. One of the things I want to point out about some of the fun with the way that we're doing our blog post is right up at the top we have a quick overview of what's actually talking about in this episode, and then links to each of those things. And then right at the very top here is the tip. This is the Cliff's Note version. This is the thing that that we are going to be sharing with you guys as part of this contest. Do you want to see? The giveaway for today? Oh, it's so awesome. So awesome. Here we go. I am going to share this. Look at that thing of beauty. Isn't that not amazing? Oh, we have got some of the best tip graphics happening right now, and they are just so much fun and super give you the really high level, everything that you need to be able to grab the information you need and move on quickly, so you can just skim right through and not have to actually read everything, right? So some of the other things that we create here are, I'm kind of giving you guys a tour, but It's okay. We can do that. Let's go back here to this. And so that large tip graphic that you saw is actually downloadable right here on the blog. How freaking cool is that? You can grab it. And then we also, if you want to go follow us out on Instagram, we share each of these as separate little carousel graphics and have them all purposed in here. So it's just kind of a fun read. It's meant to be educational, quick, fun read, and give you the resources that you need to be able to kind of get some high-level ideas of what's going on. Now, I think that part of the reason this episode worked really well is, one, because we're talking about a content calendar, and two, because I started following some of the other things that we have put in place to make sure that we're actually grabbing, like we're actually following these exact same steps right here. So what we're doing is we're doing the research. We're looking to see, what are you guys looking for? At the point when this was coming out, everybody was looking at, how do I get my content calendar? Like, how do I fill my content calendar? How do I get my plan put together? And that was really for Q1. Here we are at the end of month 3, rolling into Q2. If you don't already have your content plan put together for Q2, this is a fantastic place to go and get some ideas. And this is exactly the same thing that we're following here. So I did some research, and then we also did some SEO work and looked to see what are some of the things that people are searching for. So with that, I'm going to show you some super nerd. Ready? Okay, let me get my nerd glasses. Hold on. Here we go. Nerd glasses. All right. So behind the scenes, here is what happens. We already knew that this is one of the topics we wanted to optimize for SEO, right? So this is when I went and I said, all right, this is what people are looking for right now. I'm going to pull this out. And then I said, here's things that I know that I want to talk about. And here's what I love about this is I can look and see, and in fact, I do go, let me show you here. I go and research what other people are talking about. Nerd glasses. Yes. I go and research what other people are talking about on this same subject. So we're checking out this subject matter, and then I put down things that they're talking about and things that I want to agree with and things I want to disagree with, and those that I want to actually link to provide for additional information. Creating this episode should be all about giving you resources and continued references. So then I also come in here, and at the same time I write out, here's what I want to talk about. Here's the tip. This is the Cliff's Notes version that gets turned into that amazing infographic that I just shared with you, right? And then, of course, in true fashion is we always make sure that we are sharing a story. So I always write a bridge story in here, which is some form of a personal story from me to be able to convey exactly what I was feeling. Like, I really want to be able to connect with you on that emotional level and be able to share, like, okay, here's what's happening. So this one, I worked in Facebook business content, but I'm also talking about, let's see here, I mentioned my friend, Miss Holly Homer, and Mary Poppins. So, it's kind of all over the map, but it's fun. But I honestly think that because I'm doing this pre-research like this, and because I know that this is a topic that is being searched for on social media, but it does not have a really high competition point, that is why this episode really worked. Okay, so here we are. Okay. This one you can even tell is recent because it was being played or it was made here in this studio. So this is kind of like double vision here, right? As this is playing here, I'll show you guys, because I am logged into YouTube, you can kind of see some of our views. Now, here's what else, like full transparency, you guys can see, like, I've had a whole total of a whopping 3 views for this video. Pretty amazing, right? Yeah. It's okay. We're getting more traffic on our blog anyway. But But if you want to up that number for me, you can go out here and go watch that. And then just come right down here and do the little like thing and then add a comment right here. That would be fantastic. And then go subscribe to the channel. But I digress. Okay. So what we want to do, like what I want to point out here as well, and this is a great reference for you guys if you are looking at how do I find out more information about this, go search on YouTube and then look over here in the tags that are happening that the videos are trying to rank for. And you can see that these are other tags that we know are talking, we're talking about that kind of information. That is really not a flattering cut there to have for that video, right? Okay, one thing that I would say is this episode here got up to 25 minutes, which is getting pretty long, I think. I think that's a tough length for a lot of people to even listen to, because it can get really long. So listen, if you are that person and you want to go listen on Spotify or on YouTube, go listen at 2x. Like here, total pro tip, right? Go download the video speed enhancer thing and you can blow this up so you can still get through the information, or just simply go to our blog post and you can scan it and you can download this amazing infographic, if I can get back to it, right here. Pretty awesome. So if you also, I'll stop my screen share here really quick. This one is, come back here. So the idea of our top 10 episode countdown is we have episode 100 will be airing on April 8th. We are doing a whole countdown to feature all of the guests that have been on the podcast and to go back and repurpose our top 10 episodes. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're saying, how can I'm going to find the top episodes that people were interested in and finding ways to repurpose that. So that's why we're sharing these graphics. Now, here's the awesome thing that we're doing is we're creating a really great contest where you can actually earn an Amazon gift card. And we've got some other fun things that we're working on for prizes. And those, all you have to do is things like go follow us on Instagram, go follow us and subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's like, we're not really asking for some really difficult things. And if you comment right now below this post, we're going to include you in the contest, and I'm going to make sure that I send you this infographic for today. There is a different infographic featured every single day. So make sure that you get in. And oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I have to share this. This is so cool. Okay. So one of the other things that we are doing is we are putting together from all top 10 episodes, we're putting together an ebook that has all of the infographics, plus links to all of the blogs and links to all of the YouTube videos and all of the stories that I've written with the amazing quotes and things that have been created. So if you want that ebook, that will have all 10 of those, and then sneak peek. Remember I said that we're going to be featuring all of our guests? Well, we have 33 unique guests in the year of time of us doing the content toolbox. So we have 33 guests we're going to be featuring. Might be doing another ebook with links to all of their freebies and giveaways, right? So if you opt in on this, I'm going to share that ebook with you. You're going to get both. How awesome is that? So this is super, this is like a work in progress. You ready? It's not ready yet. We want to have it ready by Friday so that I can send it out to you. And you will definitely know once I have it, because I will for sure share it. But here's a sneak peek. You ready? How beautiful is this, right? Top 10 list, 100 episode countdown. Okay, so we're going to have an index, which is not filled in right here, of course, yet an introduction, which is just a big blue box right now, but it'll be good info. Then look at this. We're going to be featuring every single episode, and the stories, the graphics. It's with a fun read, nice and visual, right? The infographic, as I promised, and links to the blog and the YouTube episodes so that you can go grab all that information. You have it at your fingertips for reference. Oh, it's so cool. And it's just going to continue. So this is in production right now. You want to make sure that you don't miss getting that because, oh my gosh, I'm in love with how pretty it is. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So smash the subscribe button and ring the bell. Go, Bobby. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. All right. And Edward. Oh my goodness. Edward wants a gift card. And totally in. You got it. I got you covered. I will get you guys entered into the contest here. Make sure that I get that infographic over to you. And make sure you go check out this blog. It's actually really good information. And I will say that one of the fun things about going through this process is really like in terms of researching beforehand. I'll go back here one more time and show you guys the behind the scenes. In terms of researching beforehand, what we're able to do is really, so when I go to record, this is a one-take wonder. So I literally have this core story up here in front of me with the bullet points. This is why so many of them have the same background, because I'm usually like, oh, wait, what do I have to talk about next? Oh, wait, what do I have to talk about next? With my mustache. Yes. And pinch me for luck. Okay. So actually, you know what I think I need right now? I need a beer. Yeah. So when I come in here and I research all of the points that I want to do, what it lets me do is really look at what are the experts doing out there, like the other experts, and how are they, like what you start to find is that a lot of that information is very much the same. In fact, a lot of it is curated information from all of the top blog posts, all right next to each other. So what that gives us is an opportunity to stand out. So I still make sure that I'm identifying some of the top original articles and I'm linking to those as additional information. But what I'm able to do is say, okay, here's what they're talking about. And now here's how I differ this. And here is how in our tips, you know, I make sure that I say, here's the information that you need to know. And here is how this fits into our strategy. And you guys, I mean, it's more than just writing stories and stuff like that. I dissect this all the way down and say, okay, what am I doing in terms of my strategy planning or in terms of the core emotion, because this is the bridge story. I'm sorry. This is the bridge story that I make sure that I tell a story that talks about this emotion. I make sure that we're including these references so that our blog writer can actually include what I've been talking about as well as what other experts are talking about. And then what happens from here in terms of creating our social content calendar is we are able to turn this into a production machine. So I'm going to show you guys one other thing here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, if I do this. Okay, I'll show you guys this folder. What? It's going to be so cool. Okay. I'm trying to just make sure that I'm not sharing any client information. So keep private things private, right? All right, here we go. All right, so final thing. This is, once this goes into production, and you guys will start to see, like, here's a total behind the scenes note. Any of our even numbered episodes are the guest episodes, and those get published under Formula Done for our Instagram. Any of the solo episodes are our odd number episodes. Those get published on the Virtual Gen for our Instagram. So you can see that on Instagram and Facebook. And what we do is for every one of these episodes, let's see, I'm just going to grab one. For every one of these episodes, there is a whole checklist of things that need to happen in terms of like getting our copy written and having the graphics done. And this all happens automatically behind the scenes. And then we have the same thing that happens in terms of video production, right? And then once those are both done, it goes into our episode live, and this goes into blog posting production. But because we are creating the exact same things for each one of the episodes, we're always creating tips. We're always creating, let me stop the screen share here. We're always creating tips and quote graphics and little snippets and our blog post and the YouTube video and then the actual podcast, which goes out on iTunes and Spotify and a whole bunch of other places. Because we're always doing that stuff consistently, what that lets us do is I know, here's when it comes back to a content calendar. I know when the episode is going to go live. And then I also know we're going to have these other assets. So from the day the episode goes live plus one day can be the quote card that's going to post on Instagram. And it's also going to go on the story. And then quote 2 is going to go on the Facebook page. And then quote, our tip carousel is going to post on Instagram. So we're able to create a content calendar pattern that just follows the exact same system. That is the key to really keeping a consistent content calendar, because you're consistently doing the same things and you can find that pattern and consistently repeat. Whew. All right. So tomorrow, what is up tomorrow? Let's see here. Tomorrow is a mindset piece. I love that some of our top episodes are actually some of the mindset stuff. And one of those is, which has been a top episode since the very, very beginning, is the attraction magnet, like creating attractive content that's drawing people to you. So that is what I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow. That is number 007. So way, way back in the beginning. Trust me when I say that there will be things that I'm like, should probably revisit this and probably tweak this, which is exactly why we're repurposing and I'm recreating that stuff now. So awesome. Any of you guys who have joined in and commented here, I will make sure that you guys get entered into our contest and you get the amazing infographic from today. And make sure that you keep tuning in, because I'm going to be going live every day this weekend. Following weekends not included, just because Easter, right? But we are going to have some really, really great things to share. So stay tuned. Let me know any questions or other things that you want me to address here. And thanks for hanging with me. Awesome. I promise maybe by the end of a month, I will actually get the tech part of this down and it'll be a little bit better. So in the meantime, go check out thevirtualjen.com. And as we start having all of the ways to enter the contest and get engaged, that will all be out there on the Virtual Gen, and you can see it here again tomorrow, same time, 4:30 Mountain, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Hopefully I just did all that math right in my head, but go check it out. And I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow.